evening, Bob. How are you?
Good.
Good. Got a question. Who does more for the people around here as far as outside of the board of supervisors and all?
Well, when you say board of supervisors,
Outside of just in the general public, who does more?
well, I've always said this and always thought that the most important structure that we have in our environment is your law enforcement and judicial system. I just think that's crucial, that that's stable, and it's because it controls everything we do. I mean, when you lose your freedom, you've got to be put in jail for 6 months or a year, or if you commit a serious crime, 10 years or whatever. Those people control, and when you say do good or bad, I guess some people see that as bad, but at the same time it's good because it protects society against the bad deeds that we have going against us. And then, of course, I know what you're probably leading up to, social services that try to help people.
Well, not just that. I'm talking about just the general public. The people out in the general public. The people that are disabled fight more for a community than anybody else does.
Well, there's a lot of truth in that because they've been through the hard roads and they see what's going on. They try to do things to make changes, to make it a better place for the next generation or people that are coming along and make it better. Yeah, they do. They're very, very good. They do a lot of volunteer work.
Absolutely. You do it yourself. I do it on a daily basis.
I've done
Yet I get slammed on a daily basis because I'm out doing things.
Well, and it's not really getting slammed, Joe. It's just that some things I think that you do or get involved in, people disagree with for one reason or another, and then it's just kind of like prejudice, racism. With you, I think it gets into a little different thing that maybe they don't agree exactly what you're saying or what you're talking about, or they think it ought to go this way or that way, and it kind of fires people up. Because you talk about some serious issues.
But yes, I do, but I don't talk racist.
No, that racism thing, and it always comes up, and I can't figure out why.
I don't know why people do it, but they need to stop. I am the last person in the world that will talk about a race.
Yeah.
There's not but one race as far as I'm concerned, and that's the human race.
That's exactly right.
So when Eugene Grant comes on here and goes to slamming me, being a racist, Mike Elder does the same thing. Look in the mirror if you want to see a racist. Because they're the ones that are constantly bringing it up. So that's telling everybody where the hate is. It's in themselves, not in me.
Well, and it's probably because they disagree with some of your ideas or your political views, and it trickles down. I don't even think it's racism, what they're talking about. I think they're just kind of, and I didn't hear the show, but I heard it was pretty interesting, that some of the things you say, it gets down into the political parties, Democrat, Republican, and who the Republicans are going to do to help the lower income or middle class versus the Republicans, and that's part of the difference in philosophies.
But they need to leave the race card alone. When I'm out here in this river, when I'm picking trash up out of this river to clean this community up, to make our waterways clean, I'm doing it for everybody. I'm not doing it for the white race, the black race, the Hispanic race, or any other race. I'm doing it for the human race.
That's right.
People need to realize if you want to see what I do, be at Rodney's tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. It's a Trout Unlimited meeting. It's open. You do not have to be a member to attend. Show up and find out for yourself. And quit putting me down for doing the good that I do.
Well, hang in there, Joe. Don't let it get up.
Well, I'm not going to let them get me down.
Yeah.
I don't know who woke Eugene up. He'd been in hibernation for 6 or 8 months or so. He needs to go back into it if all he's going to do is put me down.
Well, he may see that as a racist remark.
Well, I don't care. I didn't say it as a racist remark. I said it directly to him.
But it's interpretation of what people feel.
The man does not know me like he thinks he does.
Yeah.
Have a good evening, Bob.
All right.